Hello students, welcome to the play Henry IV Part 1 by William Shakespeare. See, we have been seeing videos on the Tempest. Now we are going to start with Henry IV. The Tempest is actually a tragic comedy play. Okay, it's a tragic comedy. So it has elements of both the tragedy and the comedy. But here we are going to look at this play. We are going to start with the histories. Okay, it's a historical play. So let us first look at the timeline. I'll just give you roughly the timeline, and then I'll tell you what happens in the story, because I believe that let us first understand the story first and then go deeper into the historical part of it. So imagine the events taking place somewhere around 1400. Okay, so இப்போ உள்ள காலகட்டத்தில இருந்து கிட்டத்தட்ட 620 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி. Now we are in 2021, 1400. Okay, I'll go deeper into it as we go act by act, scene by scene. So let us start off by looking at what happens in Act 1, Scene 1. Okay, we are looking at Henry IV Part 1. So we are in the palace. Okay, we are in the royal palace at London, and Henry IV, this is where the action begins, and Henry IV is discussing with his advisors about the next step that he is supposed to take and future plans. Okay, the future planning that he is supposed to do. So he is talking to his counselors means advisors, and what he is talking to is what avangalitta enna pesindru irukkarna, he wants to discuss what he is supposed to do, what are his future plans. But actually there is a problem inside his own country. Within England there is a civil war going on, not one or two, not just one civil war, 2 or 3 places he is facing problems. So I should say civil wars going on inside the country. But his plan, he wants to join the crusades and help the Christians, okay, fight for Jerusalem. So what is this thing going on? In the crusades are a holy war which is going on between the Christians and the Muslims about who is going to occupy or who is going to get rights over Jerusalem. And Jerusalem and its adukku sutti irukra edangal ellame ungalku nalla theriyum. That is where Jesus lived. He was born in Bethlehem. He was very much part of Jerusalem. So actually he wants to join the crusades and fight with the Christians in the Christian army. He wants to do this for the sake of Christianity, but he is not very sure if he can join this because of all these civil wars. So இத பத்தி அவர் வந்து தன்னோட அட்வைசர்ஸ் கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்காரு. So actually he cannot participate in the crusades because of this civil wars. So let us look at where these civil wars are taking place. There is one civil war going on in Wales. Now let us look at where Wales is. Then let us look at once we look at the you understand where England is, where Wales is. So let me share the screen with you, and there we are. Yeah, so this is the map of England. Look at the arrows. Okay, the western part of, I would say not southwestern, the western part of England is Wales. Okay, so இந்த இடத்துல 1400 கிட்ட ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. Okay, and Scotland is a separate nation, but it's part of England as of now. Okay, it's part of United Kingdom as of now. Okay, so let me stop share. So you have seen where the map of Wales is. Wales is towards the west of England. Okay, so west of London, correct பார்த்தோம்னா west of London. Okay, இன்னும் நம்ம we'll be looking at the map again and again, so don't worry at all. அங்க Edmund Mortimer, an English military leader, he has been captured by the guerrilla fighters of Wales, and another 1000 soldiers of Edmund Mortimer they have been captured, and they have been killed and mutilated. அவங்கள kill மட்டும் பண்ணாம mutilate பண்ணிடுறாங்க. Okay, so now there is one more civil war going on which is in another place. Okay, so what this information is conveyed to King Henry the Fourth. So one information is that there is that in the civil war going on in Wales, Edmund Mortimer has been captured and 1,000 of his soldiers have been killed and mutilated. அவங்கள கில் பண்ணதுக்கு அப்புறம் அவங்க பாடியை மியூட்டிலேட் பண்றாங்க. அது நம்ம இன்னும் டீடைல்ல கொஞ்சம் தெரியும். The moment we go into the other scenes, we will know what is going on. So that is going on. The other thing that is going on is there is one more civil war going on, and we are going to look at the other border. So again, we are going to look at the map of England. Okay, so in another civil war, so I'll call it one civil war of Civil War 1 and Civil War 2. Okay, another the pirichi na potiruken. Okay, in this in the paper I've shown it as two civil wars. So one is fought by Edmund Mortimer against the guerrilla fighters of Wales. The other is fought by Harry Percy, who is also called as Hotspur. This is his nickname. Okay, nanga chinada elidikren nickname. This is Harry Percy's nickname, Hotspur. What does it mean அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம அப்புறம் பார்க்கலாம். Okay, so he is fighting against the Scottish rebels, and actually he has defeated the leader of the Scottish rebels called Douglas, and what he has done is he is holding them captive. So in the ரெண்டு நியூஸையும் it is conveyed by the Earl of Westmoreland. The Earl of Westmoreland conveys this news about these two civil wars to King Henry the Fourth. So let us just a quick look at this before we proceed further. So King Henry the Fourth is in his royal palace in London. Actually, he is there. He wants to participate in the crusades and fight with the Christians, so that they can help in the capture of Jerusalem. But then he gets the news. He is not able to plan anything because there are a lot of problems in his own country. There is civil war going on in his country. So what he is doing is he drops the idea of going to the crusades, to the holy wars. The crusades are the holy wars. Okay, and actually there is he gets news about the two civil wars that are going on. One civil war which is going on in Wales is negative. Edmund Mortimer, the English fighter, is captured by the guerrilla fighters of Wales, and his 1,000 soldiers have been killed and mutilated. But here there is good news. So here there is bad news, and I would call this good news. Naturally, இங்க வந்து 10,000 பேரை defeat பண்ணி Hotspur has captured all these people. Okay, so King Henry is very happy about after hearing this. So bad news first, good news later அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கலாம். முதல்ல bad news கொடுக்கறாரு, அப்புறம் good news கொடுக்கறாரு. Okay, so this is what happens, and so we are going to but before we proceed any further, let us look at where Scotland is. We just saw the map. I'll just share the the screen with you again. So this is Scotland. Okay, Edinburgh is the one of the major cities. Edinburgh is in fact the capital. Okay, so London is here. I said Wales is west of London. This is the truth. Okay, so this is north, south. Wait, let me minimize this so that either north sea, north, south, east and west. And the Northern Ireland Northern Ireland is also part of United Kingdom. Okay, so I'll stop share, go back to the so we are back in the. So this is what happens here. இங்க வந்து 10,000 soldiers capture பண்ணி டக்ளஸையும் defeat பண்ணிட்டாரு. So immediately King Henry the Fourth says that he is very happy on hearing this news, and he wishes that Harry Percy, that is Hotspur, were his இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பையன், இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு he's a young lad. Okay, he's a young boy, so he is showing a lot of military military leadership. So he is very happy, and he says something about Harry Percy. Actually he is making a comparison here. So இங்க நம்ம இவரை கிங்கா மட்டும் பார்க்க கூடாது. You should see him as a father. Actually this is where, before I go proceed any further, any comparison is bad. So இங்க ஒரு comparison பண்றாரு, immediately he gets he gets different news. அது என்ன அப்படிங்கறத நம்ம இப்ப பார்க்க போறோம். So immediately King Henry the Fourth is so impressed that he compares Hotspur's achievements with the idleness of his own son. Okay, இது பாரு என்னோட பையன் இருக்கானே அவனோட ஐடல்னஸுக்கும் ஹாட்ஸ்பரோட லீடர்ஷிப் குவாலிட்டிஸ்க்கும் சம்மந்தமே இல்லையே. இன்ஃபேக்ட் they are both of the same age. Prince Harry and Hotspur are of the same age. Prince Harry is going to later become Henry the Fifth. Okay, so இது அது அப்புறம் பார்ப்போம். That as the play progresses you are going to see it. But here if you see இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் ஒரே வயசு. But look at இந்த கம்பேரிசன் பண்ணிடுறாரு. But immediately the Earl of Westmoreland says, in fact அவர் சொல்றாரு, I wish, okay, King Henry the Fourth wishes that he had Hotspur as his son. Okay, அப்படி சொல்லி முடிக்கிறாரு. And he receives actually further news about what has happened in the battlefield and what Hotspur is doing. So அது நம்ம இப்போ பார்க்க போறோம். So Hotspur being not willing to hand over all the captured prisoners to the king. Actually by law he is supposed to hand over all the prisoners to the king. Okay, அவரால இந்த மாதிரி Hotspur இந்த மாதிரி பேசக்கூடாது. So look at this. King Henry the Fourth makes a comparison with Hotspur, wants Hotspur as his son, but அவன் பையன் மாதிரியா பிஹேவ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கான். Is he behaving like a son, like a true loyal subject of the king? He is not willing to hand over the captured prisoners to the king. And immediately Henry the Fourth is disturbed. The king is disturbed. Okay, because he is disturbed because Hotspur is rebelling. He knows that Hotspur is rebelling. So we are through with one page. I'll go to the next page. Okay, so and he is disturbed and he is not happy with Hotspur's actions. So Henry is not just disturbed. King Henry is angry with Hotspur now. Okay, he doesn't like Hotspur. This is equal to rebellion. Hotspur is not only showing disobedience, he is also showing a bit of rebellion. நமக்காக போய் சண்டை போட்ட ஹாட்ஸ்பர் கேப்சர்டு பர்சன்ஸ் எப்படி அவர் விடாம இருக்க முடியும்? ஒரு சின்ன பையன் அவன். வாட் இஸ் திஸ்? ஸோ King Henry was pleased initially. We just saw here King Henry was pleased. He compared him with his son. He said இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பையன் இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படினு நினைக்க போக, and he is he is given the bitter news that Hotspur is not willing to hand over all the prisoners. ஒரு prisoner மட்டும் அனுப்புறேன் அப்படினு அவர் சொல்றாரு. And immediately so this news is being conveyed by Earl of Westmoreland that we know. So அந்த நியூஸ் கன்வே பண்றவரே சொல்றாரு, இல்ல Hotspur is acting like this, okay, on the instructions of his uncle, the Earl of Worcester. Okay, Worcester. He is Hotspur's uncle. And what is the reason for acting like this? There should be some reason, right? So this will be revealed later. Okay, as we progress through the play we will understand what is going on. So Hotspur's uncle is asking Hotspur to act in this manner. Don't give all the prisoners. So immediately King Henry decides that he cannot participate in the crusades. King Henry the Fourth decides that he drops the plan to go to the crusades, to fight in the crusades. ஏன்னா அங்க போனா இங்க நமக்கு பிரச்சனை வந்துரும். இங்க இன்னும் நம்ம செட்டில் பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம crusades போய் ஃபைட் பண்ணா we will get some we'll get a good name. In fact we'll get a lot of glory அப்படினு அவர் நினைக்கிறாரு. Okay, so in fact he drops this project and then he says that I am going to hold court next Wednesday. நான் அவர் கோர்ட் அழைக்கிறாரு. And that will be at Windsor Castle. Okay, and he has called Hotspur. He wants Hotspur to explain, okay, why he has behaved like this. Okay, why he has behaved like this. ஏன் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு behaviorல like this towards his king. That is not அவரோட டேர்ம்ஸ்ல இல்லாம கிங்கோட டேர்ம்ஸ்ல இல்லாம. Okay, and actually he announces this and that is where the scene ends. Okay, so this is how act 1 scene 1 ends. நீங்க எடுத்து பாத்தீங்கன்னாக்க இல்ல எல்லாரையும் கூப்பிடுங்க அப்படின்னா அவர் சொல்லிட்டு போயிடுறார். Okay, so he is asking all the lords to come to Windsor Castle, and Hotspur also to come there. He gives instructions to sends a message to Hotspur to come there and explain why he has behaved like this. So idoda act 1 scene 1 நம்ம இங்க முடிக்கிறோம். But I thought it will be we can just go to act 1 scene 2, because there we are going to meet two very important personalities, and we'll just look at that, and then look at entire when we by the end of the video we'll summarize what we have seen. Okay, so let us go on to act 1 scene 2. We are in London. Okay, the same place as we saw in act 1 scene 1, but that was the royal palace. Okay, this is the prince's apartment, and this is the son of the Prince of Wales, Prince Henry. He is also called Harry. மாத்தி மாத்தி நம்ம வந்து அவரை பிரின்ஸ் ஹென்ரியாவும் பார்ப்போம், ஹாரியாவும் பார்ப்போம். ஓகே, so that is why this comparison was made here. If my own son had been like Hotspur அப்படினு அவர் கம்பேரிசன் பண்றாரு பிரின்ஸ் ஹாரிக்கும் ஓகே ஹாட்ஸ்பர்க்கும். இவங்க ரெண்டு பேருக்கும் ஒரே வயசு தானே, ஒரே பேர் தானே, இது என்னது? But then he gets a shock that when Hotspur when he reads Hotspur's message that he is not willing to give the captured prisoners to the king. Anyway, so இங்க வந்து பிரின்ஸ் ஆஃப் வேல்ஸும் சார் ஜான் ஃபால்ஸ்டாஃப் இன்ட்ரடியூஸ் ஆறாங்க. ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசிண்டே வராங்க. They are talking about actually we'll just let me just introduce John Falstaff and the prince. Okay, so Falstaff is actually he is an old person. He is not of the same age as the prince. He is an old person. He is an old man. Okay, he is an old man and he is a criminal. Okay, what he does is he indulges in all sorts of illegal activities, and நல்ல மொடா குடியன். he நல்லா சாப்பிடுவார். he loves sack. Okay, he loves to drink sack. Sack is what we understand as sweet wine. இவரோட வேலை என்னன்னா he is a highwayman. What do you mean by highwayman? யாரெல்லாம் ஹைவேல வந்துட்டு இருக்காங்களோ அவங்கள வரி மறைச்சு அவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து துட்டு இது பண்றது. Okay, so he will stop the travelers and he will rob the travelers. This is his, and actually how is the prince friends with him? அதனால தான் கிங் ஹென்ரி the fourth இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஷிப் வச்சுட்டு இருக்காரு. This kind of friends disturbs King Henry the fourth. Okay, so he is disappointed that his son has turned out like this. So what has happened is they are talking about they are having their usual conversation. Falstaff பத்தி இன்னொன்னு சொல்லணும்னா Falstaff is quite witty in his he is the comic relief in this play. நிறைய காமெடி பண்ணுவாரு, and he is very quick witted, and he keeps the prince entertained with a lot of lies and lot of stories. Okay, so that is his இதான் அவரோட இது. அவருக்கு வந்து இவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் இது பண்ணும்போது they are joined by another acquaintance called Edward Points. Again and again I don't know why I'm போன தடவையும் அந்த புவாஸ்னு சொன்னேன். ஆக்சுவலி இன் ஃப்ரெஞ்ச் இட் பி புவாஸ். இவருக்கு இன்னொரு பேர் உண்டு, நெட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் அப்படின்னு ஒரு நெட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ். எட்வர்டை நெட்னு பேக் ஃபார்மேஷனோட சொல்லுவாங்க. ஓகே, ஜஸ்ட் அஸ் ராபர்ட் பிகம்ஸ் பாப், எட்வர்ட் பிகம்ஸ் நெட். ஓகே, ஸோ he is also part of the gang. He is also a highwayman. அவர் என்ன வந்து சொல்றாருன்னா அவர் வந்து ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்குறாரு that he is giving information about a group of travelers who will be coming across on a highway with quite some amount of money. We can go and we can stop them and rob them of their money. அப்படி இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் அவர் வந்து ஃபால்ஸ்டாஃப்க்கு கொடுக்குறாரு. They are going to cross a particular place. அந்த இடத்துல நம்ம அவங்கள வழி மறைச்சு இந்த ரிச் பில்கிரிம்ஸ் அண்ட் ட்ரேடர்ஸ் வந்து ஹைவேல வந்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது அவங்கள வழிமறைச்சு நம்ம வந்து இது பண்ணிடலாம், அவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து ராப் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு எட்வர்ட் நெட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் has got this information from Gadshill. Actually, don't get confused. What is the name of the place? The name of the place is Gadshill. Okay, when they cross this particular place at around 4 in the morning, at around 4 o'clock in the morning, அவங்கள வரி மறைச்சு நம்ம வந்து இது பண்ணிடலாம். Remember, 4 o'clock in the morning will be dark. Okay, whether it's Madras or whether it's London, Chennai இருக்கட்டும் லண்டனா இருக்கட்டும், it is going to be like that. Okay, so he is inviting Falstaff agrees. Actually the prince refuses. Okay, அடடா நான் போய் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு இதில் போய் இன்வால்வ் ஆனேன்னா, because he knows that he will be damaging his reputation. He doesn't want to damage his reputation and damage his name. Okay, இப்போவே ரெப்புடேஷன் டேமேஜ் ஆயிருக்கு இந்த மாதிரி ஃபால்ஸ்டாஃபோடையும் இவங்களோடையும் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஒரு திருட்டு கும்பலோட நீங்கள் வந்து உட்காந்துருக்கீங்களே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு, that is the kind of criticism that is going on, that people are heaping against him, and the prince does not want to. So நெட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் என்ன சொல்றானா, சரி ஃபால்ஸ்டாஃப் நீ போ, நான் வந்து இவரை கன்வின்ஸ் பண்றேன்னு இவரை சொல்றாரு. So Edward points and the prince are alone now. So Falstaff leaves. Okay, Falstaff கிளம்ப சொல்லிட்டு நீங்க பிளான் போடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு points and the prince are alone. So and then there is another plan that is revealed. So now they are alone. So Edward points tells prince of a plan. Okay, so this is plan B, not plan B. There is a plan within a plan. என்ன பிளான்னா, Gadshill Falstaff and others, Falstaff அவங்களோட கேங்கும் அவரோட ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸும், when they are going to, after they rob the travelers, what they will do is, instead these people are going to rob Falstaff after they rob the travelers. Okay, rob Falstaff and his friends and others na inga friends nu vechupom. Okay, இந்த கூட்டத்தை நம்ம வந்து நம்ப பண்ணலாம், இது கூட்டத்துக்குள்ள ஒரு கூட்டம் மாதிரி ஆயிடும். So points, this will be what Ned points out is that this will be like a practical joke on Falstaff, but what they are going to do is points, the prince and that gang, okay, and their friends, their group, they are going to come in disguise. So Falstaff will not know that that he has been robbed by his own friends. Falstaff will not know. And what Ned convinces, இது தப்பாச்சே அப்படின்னு பிரின்ஸ் சொல்றாரு. என்னப்பா இது தப்பாச்சே அப்படின்னு அவர் சொல்றாரு. And he says, no, இது Falstaff வந்து ஒத்துக்க மாட்டான், இந்த மாதிரி he has been robbed அப்படின்ட்டு. They want to listen to Falstaff's false stories after he has been robbed. So இது வந்து he will not know, he will be robbed, he will not have any money, and after that he is going to come up with some false story of how he waylaid the travelers and how what happened to him. அது கேட்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப அம்யூசிங்கா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு அவர் சொல்றாரு. So people, after this he is going to create some false story, and he is famous for his false stories. ஒரு ஸ்டோரி ரெண்டு ஸ்டோரி இல்ல, ஒரே விஷயத்தை ரெண்டு மூணு விதமாலாம் அவர் சொல்லுவாரு. And in fact, if you read Act 1 Scene 2, the initial places are very funny because he keeps on inventing something to keep the prince entertained. So Poins leaves and the prince is alone. So now the prince is totally alone and he is indulging in what we call as a soliloquy. Now what is a soliloquy? A soliloquy is a dialogue that is spoken is a mind voice madri. Okay, what we call as mind voice. Okay, that is they are the thoughts of a person, but they are spoken aloud. They are spoken aloud so that the audience can listen. Remember, the audience is actually not ஒரு பிளேல இருக்கும்போது ஒரு சினிமாவில் இருக்கும்போது ஆடியன்ஸை வந்து அவங்க கணக்கில் எடுத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க. தே ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் இன் அ டிஃபரெண்ட் வேர்ல்டு. யூ ஆர் வாட்சிங் இட், யூ ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் த ஆடியன்ஸ். ஸோ ஆடியன்ஸை என்றைக்குமே அட்ரஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. ஸோ இங்கே த பிரின்ஸ் இஸ் அலோன் அண்ட் ஹீ இண்டல்ஜஸ் இன் அ சாலிலோக்கி வேர் ஹீ சேஸ், ரொம்ப அருமையான சாலிலோக்கி அது. என்ன சொல்றாருன்னா, he is sad that, not sad, he is revealing the plan, his plan, that he is deliberately, his plan is that he wants everyone to underestimate him. Okay, this is the first thing that he wants. இது ஒரு நல்ல இது. underestimate விட what I would say is, நீ இருக்கிற இடம் தெரியக்கூடாது. Okay, we'll talk more about this. ஏன் இந்த he wants everyone to underestimate him, because so that there is not much of expectation from the prince. And then he says that as time progresses, okay, as time progresses, he will change into a responsible king. Okay, into a responsible person, and that is what happens at the end of Henry the Fourth Part 2. Okay, he wants to change into a responsible person. He knows that his father is disappointed with him, and the people are disappointed. The people of England don't have any good opinion about the prince. But then the prince is actually making a deliberate choice of bad friends. Okay, bad in the sense, friends, by bad I mean friends who are disreputable, அவங்கள பத்தி வெளியில சொல்ல முடியாது. Okay, இப்படி இருக்கிறதுக்கு my advice would be, don't have too many friends, just have one or two friends who believe in your value system. And now I mean, I was talking about this socially, personally and all that. Personally, I told you what I like. எனக்கு என்னோட I like to have a good sense of taste. Okay, socially I am not a very sociable person. I believe that I can read, and if I read that reading பத்தாதுன்னு நான் நினைச்சிட்டே இருப்பேன். Okay, and professionally I like to create as many good students, help students to find the best in themselves, not good students as such. good badங்கிறது கிடையாது. உங்களோட பெஸ்ட் performance உங்ககிட்ட இருந்து வந்ததுனா, and if I can help in that is that I would have had a good day. Okay, அது வந்து that is a good day as a teacher. Anyway, let's come back to this. So இந்த மாதிரி சார், இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சாய்ஸ்க்கு போக முடியுமா? நான் வந்து ஆல்கஹால் சாப்பிடுவேன், நான் கெட்டவங்களோட பழகுவேன். It is something that sticks to you and it will never leave. Okay, அது ஒரு பெரிய Prince Harry can do it. Prince Hal can do it. He is also called as Prince Hal. He can do it, but not people like us, or middle class people like us. So this is a deliberate choice. He is doing this, so and then he will reveal his real nature. Okay, our real nature it will be revealed later. So he is not an irresponsible person. He will reveal his true nature to people around him. So this is how Act 1 Scene 2 ends. So before we sign off on these two scenes, let us take a quick look at what has happened in the previous in these two scenes. Okay, Act 1 Scene 1 begins in King Henry's, it's London, and it takes place in the palace, and King Henry is discussing with his advisors what to do about the future plans. And then he receives he wants to participate in the crusades, but then that idea gets dropped. By the end of the scene, that idea gets dropped. There are two civil wars going on. Civil war is an internal problem in your country, a problem inside your country. Okay, and what happens here? There is one going on in Wales where there is bad news. There is one going on in against the Scottish rebels where there is good news. Actually, it is good news. Hotspur has done a wonderful job. He has shown military leadership, and King Henry IV says, "Aha, Harry Percy, Hotspur should be my son." But within a few moments he changes that opinion, because Hotspur is not willing to hand over the captured rebels and the captured prisoners to the king. Actually, Henry IV is supposed to have complete control over the prisoners, but well, that does not happen. So then King Henry is angry with Hotspur. He calls for
court in the next Wednesday. He's going to hold court the next Wednesday, the coming Wednesday in Windsor Castle. இது சொல்லிட்டு scene முடிஞ்சிருது. In Act 1, Scene 2, we are introduced to a very colorful, I would call a very colorful character. Colorful in the sense he is going to give a lot of depth to the play, both through his comic action and comic dialogue, and through his philosophical musings. ஸோ இவர் என்ன தொழில் பண்ணுறாருன்னா, he is an old man, கிட்டத்தட்ட 50-60 வயசு இருக்கும் அவருக்கு, 55-60 வயசு இருக்கும். He is friends with the Prince of Wales, who is hardly 20 years old. Okay, so Prince Henry and Prince Hal, these are the two terms used for. ஸோ இவர் என்ன பண்ணுறாருன்னா, இவர் ஒரு ஹைவே ராபர். அவருக்கு ஒரு ஐடியா கொடுக்குறாங்க எட்வர்ட், அவர் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்குறாரு, நெட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ஒரு இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கொடுக்குறாரு. என்னன்னா, கேட்ஸில்ங்கிற இடத்துல there is going to be a group of travelers coming, so we can rob them அப்படிங்கிறாரு. So Falstaff goes to prepare for the robbery. Point stays back to convince the prince that they should also be part of Falstaff's group, but actually they are going to play a practical joke, and Points explains that this practical joke is going to be robbing Falstaff and his friends of the of the money that they will rob from the travelers. So Falstaff will rob from the travelers, and we will rob Falstaff and his friends. And Falstaff ஒத்துக்க மாட்டான், என்ன யாரோ திருடிட்டாங்க, என்ன யாரோ ஏமாத்திட்டாங்கன்னு ஒத்துக்க மாட்டான். ஸோ அது கேட்கறதுக்கு ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா net point says, and then he leaves to plan for the practical joke, okay, for the robbery of Falstaff and his friends. அப்புறம் the prince is alone, and the prince reveals his plan. He says, நான் டெலிபரேட்டாக தான் இந்த மாதிரி நான் ஒரு irresponsible பர்சனாக நான் இருக்கேன், நான் இந்த மாதிரி தேவையில்லாத பீப்புளோட நான் சேர்றேன், and this is what is going on. So the real nature will be revealed later, and everyone will be, it is good that people underestimate me, because then when my real nature is revealed, people will be surprised. So this is how Act 1 Scene 2 ends. And well, so let us see where the play goes after this. Actually, there is one more scene, Act 1 Scene 3, but that will be too long a video, so I didn't want to make it like that. So we'll look at that in the next video. So people, go through this video, please ask your questions, and if you have any doubts, you can always disturb me at any time. WhatsApp la I'm always there. Okay, please send your WhatsApp messages before 9 p.m. and after 5 a.m. in the morning. Before 9 p.m. in the night and after 5 a.m. in the morning. If you send it after that, I'll reply to you at my own convenience, of course. Okay, so best of luck. We have started Henry the Fourth Part 1, and I hope that we are able to complete it in a matter of say 2 or 3 weeks.